You know what? Hell. See this BEKE 1.2 million bet calls? BEKE, BEKE, oh, I'm in this thing. Look at this freaking thing. I got 22,000 from 19. Calls were going off the board all day yesterday in BEK, as well as they were with BETU. Now what do I do? These are the bad type of calls. Here's the chart. Got to get out. Hal speaking. By the way, one of the trades of the day, Oscar. In 1920. There's I'm buying Oscar all of the calls. All hitting the tape. Blinking on the tape, Oscar, this morning. Posting TGH right here. Stock made a move up from 1612, popped to 1714, a dollar move. See the technicals, it's above the 200 day. It's way outperforming any biotech to majority. Okay, so fine. You know we know what you're doing. Okay, they ran it up, buying on a dip 1671. How? This next was just 1860. This stock I get to get in more of. Oracle, CRCL. What is this? It's CRCL's world. We're just living in it. Remember, tomorrow we're closed. Never short a dull market. Hood. I thought that was a short for a second. I thought this was starting to turn over. They went back into Hood. So you know what I look at? Good. All right, calls. Oscar was the one that was going on in the morning. RKT, more calls going off. NBIS setting up for higher. OUST, similar. Calls. GH, awesome stock. Cool, symbol. Weekly, GH. AAOI, don't like it. Whoa. TLT. Market's ripping back. Look at this. Okay. Marvell had news. Spoke. There it is. Coin. Just didn't see this moving coin. Smokes. They're going to drag me in when I don't want to. Upstart. Looking sexy. How about SoFi? We bought more of that. Loaded in SoFi in the fund. I think the average, what, 1222? 1520. No, 1222. SoFi. Perfect amount of. Well, let's look at the sector. Lewis brought it up. SoFi. How about JP and the boys? Ooh, I'd love to be in that stock. That's going to 300 without you, Bob. Oracle. Hood coin. PayPal. JD. Hey, there, eTour. Didn't see it. All right, bottom line, what was pure? Jabil was pure yesterday. Price action, range, volume, had earnings. I brought it up on Power Hour. What goes with Jabil? Celestica. How about CRDL? This is one of the better trades I've had in a long time. They brought this thing down a pop per power earnings gap. They walked it down right to the 10-day, if you will, even to the gapper. It's one of the larger positions. I can't believe I'm in it. All right. I told you yesterday, buy my pain. Nobody listened to me. This sneaky bastard, by the way, taking calls, Fortuna Holdings. Look at this again. I've got to bring it up. Sound like a shrimp. March calls. What is this? They're going. It is what it is. But you know what? Like I say, They've been buying all these leaps are they worked in everyone. They're buying leap. The longest the stocks they're buying, if China, let's talk China. They're buying leaps in JD, VEKE. You see what's going on? Put 3 million in calls. Just went across the tape in a half an hour. Forget about what's happened in the past week. That's why I'm in it. CRCL. That's beautiful. It's incredible. Really is. Really is. EYM. Talking about having no ego. Upstart. Okay, let's talk about, forget about me. Although I'm gonna, this is the one that I'm diddling on. This is the one that might have everything. Short squeeze, correct sector, calls above the moving averages. Everything you would want volume. Let's go to the weekly. Here's a gapper. There's the base. There's the weekly. All right, you know what you're dealing with. Upstart. Listen. Ugh. Let me get my charts here. All right, what are the stocks that are pulling back here? The healthy ones. All right, you see Goldman's up right near the high. Yeah, but stocks, I mean, you know what's pulling back? Cyclicals. Philip Morris. Look at the over here. Procter and Gamble. Beautiful. Break them low. Procter and Gamble. Okay, it's over at Procter and Gamble. Does it look like it's over in Jabil? Stock's $2 off the higher after it just ran 30%. Coin more calls. Stock picking. Okay, there you go. That's what it is. Stock picking. No problem. Uh-oh. MP. CRCL does 1-200. Never showed a dull market. Long weekends are usually bullish. It is what it is. STS. Where's Jeff? I know where Jeff is. He's in San Diego on a private jet. Every time he has a big winner, he disappears. He's in SASTS. Simple. New high. The algos are doing it. The kids in 8th grade are doing it. Buy stop. New break high. If some work, great. Let them run. If don't, put a sell stop or trailing stop, and that's it. CRCL. They're ripping these people right into their into. All right. All right, so let Disney pull back. All right, so Disney bottom left, down at whatever. Uber, okay, great call, by the way, coach. Now that's relative weakness. That's a channel. That's a nice trade. Snow. I said again, these are the type of yesterday's power hour. These are the type of calls you want. Please, I implore everybody to go back. Not that it's up $2. Big deal. It's the fact that when you make a run like this and you pull back and start to flag on low volume, The guys went out, please, yet again, yesterday. Didn't go out and buy weeklies coming out Friday, maybe to compound the move or short squeeze, or hoping some news comes out. They're going out to 2027. You know what that says to me? Yeah, it's going to pull back, but I don't care because in a year from now, it's not going to matter. Those are the type of calls you want to see. It's happening in snow. It happened in ARM. Still happening in ARM. What else is it? It's happening in Reddit. Stock stock of the week. Like they even have some Reddit. Don't even have any. It's going higher. Verizon. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Oh, sorry, Verizon. Sorry to see it happen. Bullish. Pepsi sold it. Let it go. Let Jake and everybody make all the money. Who cares? Procter. That's PD, by the way. McDonald's. Okay. No one cares. It's weak. Well, there's only funds. My mom's the only one calling me up saying what's wrong with McDonald's and Verizon. She's not been calling me up saying, Michael, when should I sell CRCL? You know what's that? What's that? Oh, that's what happened. Crude oil, crude drop. Oh, give me futures ripping. Something happened. Something happened. What happened? Let's go to the tape. CRCL is just going bananas. Trump meeting in an hour. Powell speaking. Boy, you never know. Is this a holiday tomorrow? Look what you got going on. VIX, let's take a gander in a second. All right, so TLT low of the day. You got Powell speaking about rates and tariffs. Trump's meeting in about an hour in Israel. Crude oil volume drop. Tomorrow the markets close. The energy stocks are weak as CRCL is taking people out to dry. Coins ripping. Upstart, I told you all about it. Here it is. Iran wants to come to the White House. Iran wants to go. I don't know if that's good. That's too obvious. It's like saying when when you're playing poker and you have pocket aces, you go all in right on the right on. I can't believe the market's closed tomorrow. What the hell am I going to do? Oh God. CRCL. It's a fucking phenomenon. Coach can yell at me for being on a 1 minute chart. He's right. I think I had a decent haircut this time. Not gonna lie. Boy, this is incredible. Keep trading. Look at this, what this guy says. Boy, this is a great environment to trade. 4 more years. Look at this time. CRCL. Citicorp taking calls. Well, that's about the. Well, what a surprise. Citicorp taking calls. Wow, Mike V, thank you for that. We need you for that one. It is what it is. McDonald's short, right, Mick? Nice, Jeff. I'm sorry. Half ASTS. Nice trade. Nice trade. Clean, beautiful. Never really made you flinch. I let it go. I do have CRDO. So does everybody else. Powell, PLPs, Trump, CSX. Where's Blink? Citicorp. I'll tell you now. You want what time is it? 3:21. You put something on. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. 3:59. Don't be adding into losers if they're not working right now. All right. If it's something's working, have a plan. Add to it. If you want to take it. Quite honestly, not gonna lie. If you're not in anything now, you put the proper thing on. We're not sure you're at 3:59 instead of averaging down to something they may be thinking. It's probably just gonna work just as well. So don't get buried into something. Guess why am I saw it? There's Kunkel. He's right, Kunk. I saw SYM. You know what I think of when I think SYM? Everybody now? Correct. ODD. You know me. Now, Upstart, ASTS. Well, Oust, Upstart, D Dog has more. Hims has more. CRISPR. Look at CRISPR. Could have retired. Nutella. They're gonna take Nutella even back. I'm telling you, they're gonna do it. Hood. Oh, you know what I mean? The RSI is not even. Apps was up a half, but it was up, it worked, but then it pulled back. Bullish. Rest of the market. That's bullish. If apps was up, going parabolic still, I'd be shaking. That's good. McDonald's down's good. Maybe, but listen, the big people are smart people. Gerard, coach. I know this. I see. Maybe something bigger going on. Verizon, Procter and Gamble, macroeconomic squeeze. I think I cheated those code. That I get it. I see it. Doesn't mean I'm going to play it, and it doesn't mean it's going to affect my stock pick. I'm aware of what could be a rug pull or something going on rate wise. I'm aware. We're all aware. If you're in this room, besides my relatives, you're aware. Coin. How about this thing on Friday? When everybody goes into crypto and's bored after crypto weekend. 295. This is like Sierra. The coin at 295 to 300 is like Sierra Cielo 195 to 200. Same thing. Whole numbers all across the board. How about JP and the boys? JP? JP Morgan stall. It's all right. Sierra Cielo. Yeah, my hood is a beast. And thanks, Jeff. At least I know inflation is hurting the consumer. Oh, Powell's press conference is now it ended. Whenever Powell stops speaking, the market pulls in. Watch this. It just ended. I've been doing this long enough to know that. Next, I'm gonna have to sell some next. I don't want to. They're making me do it. CRK. BKSY? Yeah, 195 to 200. You're asking me about that one, everyone? You got that right. Calls, blue sky. Poof. I wish I could stock the wherewithal to really sock this one away because this is going higher. I haven't even funded them nicely. eToro. eToro group. You want to take up Hood? Let's take up eToro. Everybody's trading. Schwab. Let's take up the Schwab. Schwab. How about Bull? Did they take up the Bull? The Weeble? They took Weeble up. Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. It's actually probably a buy here. Where's this gap? 1094. Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. You probably want it like 1065 if you want to try it. EYEN. Let's go back to the first one. Now I'm getting back. Okay. EYEN last evening. Here's the chart. I spoke it up. Let's go to last evening. Market closed at 8 p.m. And this evening it opened, let's say it opened at 4:30 a.m., even though it was up at 4. EYEN. Last evening, I'm in the thing. This is the close. I'm buying it on camera. What, at 437? Went to 8. Sold some. Now this morning it came in long. I blew it all out at 650. Right on the open. 950. A lot of it. Turned around, it's 420. Never gonna get this money back on this thing. Keep an eye on it though. See that? The Powell presser? Whenever he stops speaking, the market automatically pulls back. It's incredible how it happens. Well, the VIX is not reacting. Nobody's really, this is just shuffling. You know what I see in the corner of my eye? Jeff. Jeff probably knows because he's smarter than me. MasterCard breaking low. That chart. Visa breaking low. But yet again, Bank of America looks great. Wells Fargo, the comeback kid. Thank you, and I and Jeff, been doing it a long time. Thank you, though. CRK. Look at Kunkel. He's right on CRK. I could have done this 3,000 July 27 calls. I swear to God, I could have done that too. Look at this thing. Isn't it fun? See that, pal? Look at the market. Negative. It happens every time. I'm still hitting the wall. Oscar Madison. Only Jeff knows who that is. Jeff, you know who Oscar Madison is. There's Oscar Madison. Now this is the weekly. Where's Oscar? The closing weekly on Oscar sweet spot. If you got to do it 1832. Now if it goes below it, and they really get the flusher, 1722. 1722 should be about right there. No, we don't want it there. Right about there. 1822, 1722 by 800. 18. I bought it on the way up. I think maybe, yeah. 800 here. 1822. Oh, by 1800, they go by that price like 17. I don't know if I want it that far. Let's go to my birthday, 1972. If you notice, everything here is an even number. Everything is an even number. Did anybody notice that? I always do things in even numbers. There's not an odd number on here. Oh, there's a 5. You know what? We'll change that. How'd that happen? Blue sky. Gold's going lower. ASTS. Look at rocket lamps too. DraftKings sexy. Out of nowhere. Look at that thing come back. I didn't see it. What a move. You know what they're doing? They're buying oil calls in the hole. They're adding to that. They're adding to that. Mara, Jeff, you want to try something, Jeff? This is the spot for you. Mara calls right off the 50-day into the weekend. Right here. Mara calls. Trust me. Keeper trading Mara, 1466. It's CRC, CRK. It's C, everything is CR, anything with a CR in front of it. CRCL, CRK, CRDO. Wow, there's a freaking pattern here. I'm not kidding. I come up with that at the top of my head. How about BEKE? Can we name it CRKEKE? Oh, you know what I wanted? What stock was it? Caper. Veal and capers. RGC came back to the gap. Look at RGC. RGC low today is 54, currently trading 63. Winner. VIX. VIX is, I don't know, man. There's the VIX, not going lower, not even close to getting lower. Stock picking doesn't matter. It's in a range until it goes. Until now, it's forming this. Now it's forming clear levels to trade against. It's very simple. Until something happens, trade the channel and the VIX, even the upstart. Trade upstart until then. I'll leave it there. Thanks for the team. Jose, well done all week. Thanks for everybody participating. TradeGateHub team behind me, TradeView.